but he broke it down of like how Uzi been capping over the years. You know, because Uzi been getting a lot of backlash since he dropped Pink Tapes. And you know, EA2, he thought it was gonna be the project of the year, but hey man, it didn't work out like that. The low sales, and a lot of people been saying Uzi been on the whippets too much, and he ain't been dropping good quality music, and he just been experimenting too much, and people just want that old Uzi back. But man, this dude broke it down so clean. But I was trying to argue with Money May. He's another dope YouTuber. He talk about underground music, Carti news, all that good stuff. I'm gonna link his YouTube channel in the description. Y'all want to get into more of his channel. But I'm gonna pull up a link though, and I'm gonna let y'all hear it.
First day after the album drop, he's like, all right, let's just run with the narrative that I finessed the label. You think that's right?
Because a lot of people on the internet that his diehard fan was like, oh, he just y'all taking his album serious. He just Frank Ocean and shit, and I'm pretty sure that was going viral. So I feel like he's running with that.
I feel like it would have been way too early to run with that though. Because if he wanted, he could have just easily switched. He would have been dropped the deluxe though. Why didn't he drop a deluxe if that was the narrative though?
But guess what? Once he came out and kind of like, sugarcoated that's what he did. Nobody's talking about the album no more of how horrible it was, of how it flopped.
Ain't nobody talking about that album.
Yeah, he made everybody switch the topic now. Like, oh, Uzi finessed the label.
Yeah.
You see?
I think he finessed the label though, not gonna lie. I think he did. I'm gullible. I can be. But I really think he did. There's just like, Bro, Bree, you think Uzi would consciously put out
Yeah, basically, me and Money May was on stream a while back, and I kind of figured like something came up to my head a while back, cause like when he finally dropped EA2, the most hyped album, that of course he dropped it in a short time when he did do some promo, but he didn't go all the way with the promo, but he did do promo to promote the album. But what I found funny was that when he dropped EA2, he thought everybody was finna, like it and mess with it, but it didn't work that way. He got so much backlash on it saying it's trash, and people kept saying, hey man, you gotta listen to the album like 10 times, 8 times. Like, why would I want to listen to an album 8 to 10 times to see if it's really good? If an album's really good, the first 2 times it's gonna hit off rip, That's just facts. But that's a lot of fans just trying to force Uzi new music to you. Be like, hey man, you gotta listen this many times. By the 8th time, you should start a vibe with it. Like, nah, man, it don't work like that. But what I found it funny is when he, like I said, he dropped EA2. He was getting all this backlash from all the people or whatever. Then next thing you know, like, he was on stream with Kai and all that. I'm pretty sure he was reading all the chat, like people telling him your album trash, your album trash. Then boom, a week went by. He finally got the album sales. He seen the numbers and it was low. Like that was the most lowest Lil Uzi numbers I done seen for me. Cause Lil Uzi is a pop star, man. He's huge. He's a major, global artist. He got huge fans, and that was another disappointment with his album sales. And what I noticed is like, boom. First, like I said, the album got criticized, trash. The album sales were trash. Well, to me, they're okay because nobody's really selling like that no more nowadays because, it's all about the streams. Then, when that both happened, or both things happened, Lil Uzi Vert, like somebody, like the fans started to say, the fans, I didn't hear Uzi say this first. I heard the fans say it come out the fans' mouth first. They was like saying like, hey, what about, have you ever thought like Uzi just put out this whack album just to get out his label? So, Uzi didn't say nothing about this first. All the fans and, the blogs started picking up like, hey, man, maybe Uzi did do this just to get out his label, Atlantic or whatever, with DJ Drama. A lot of fans started going out, like I said, the blogs started posting and, it started going around the internet with these rumors and stuff. And, Lil Uzi Vert kind of confirmed it. He tried to throw shots like, yeah, I did this to get out Atlantic. But I think Uzi been lying. He can't face the fact that people didn't mess with this album. So he ran with it, saying that, that he gave his albums to Atlantic just to get out the album, get out the label or whatever. And this is the clip that I was telling you about, or the clip that I just played with me and Money Made. That's what I basically was trying to tell Money Made, like, that's basically what Uzi trying to do right now. And I think Money Made thought I was a little bit crazy and stuff and like that, but a while back somebody on Twitter, hold on, let me pop it up for y'all. Somebody on Twitter, hold on, give me 1 second. Somebody on Twitter, let me get his name. JLGK. He went on Twitter and I'm gonna pop it up for y'all. He went on Twitter and basically just like kind of proved what I've been saying over, like, I was telling Money Made, like, because I was like, it don't make sense what Uzi's talking about, but now that he put this whole thing together, I'm like, oh my god, like Uzi been capping this whole time. And he just, I don't think he's scared to admit like that he's falling off. But on Twitter, I'm gonna put it up for him. It's called JLGK. He's got he put Lil Uzi Vert making up excuses for his recent album thread. Scroll down. I'm gonna scroll down for y'all. So the first one, it says, Iayze, the first one in 2021 during the Fat Joe interview, Uzi goes on to say Iayze wasn't that great and had maybe 1 or 2 great songs out of 30. He later posted on IG story saying he didn't have it in him and next album will be ready. And then goes on Reddit saying Iayze was terrible. Here's a video I'm gonna play for y'all.
I say the music wasn't that great for me. It would have been an amazing project for anyone else, but the music wasn't that great. The music is, it's great ride music and it could live, you know how shit goes. Maybe in a little bit time, it'll be a hit off of there, but usually my shit is automatic. And I had 1 or 2 great songs on there out of a whole fucking deluxe and a whole album. And I can actually, after I sat back, I got so, how you in the studio, join your ears, you be listening to music so loud, your ears bleeding. Basically like that. So it's just like, this time I'm actually taking my time. Even though, and people like, what do you mean you take your time? Uzi, it took you 2 years to drop the last album. Well, it took me 2.
That was the interview that he gave Fat Joe, and somebody on the Reddit had posted this. He was like, what? Hold on. What has so much hype about it, but was actually terrible? So Reddit asked him, and he was like, my album. But you gotta think about it. He's saying all this, and remember, he promoted the crap out of Iayze. If I'm not mistaken, he spent a lot of money on promoting that album. He kept, I remember he kept boosting it, telling everybody this is gonna be the album of the year, this and that. Same thing we did Iayze too. So he's kind of, getting caught up in his lies. So let's go back down a little bit more. Shout out this guy, man. He's a genius putting this together. And the next post is like, he put Red and White. After mixed reviews from his Red and White EP, Uzi tweets saying it was just a little tape for his fans and Pink Tape would be a lot better. It was a free SoundCloud tape for my fans when I dropped. This is what Uzi wrote. It was a free SoundCloud tape for my fans. When I dropped Pink Tape, you would see. So you see it's a pattern now. He's talking about, now he's talking about like it was just a little EP, because guess what? People went messing with the Red and White either. They was, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people did say they liked that EP though. I'm not gonna lie, but according to Uzi, it was just something to put out for the fans, That's another excuse. And now he's saying, guess what he's saying now? Pink Tape is gonna be the album. Y'all just stay tuned and see. So let's move on to the next post. During the wait leading up to Pink Tape, Uzi put out countless stories hyping up the album, saying he's going back to his classic mode and putting his all into this album. They never can forget the greatness coming soon. You get what I'm saying? Now he's telling everybody it's a big album coming. Big album coming. So this is screenshot from Lil Uzi. Say this time let's talk it more working. Going back in classic mode. Fire emoji. I've been through too much this time around. Nothing can break me. He's hyping up the album. Another Uzi Instagram post. It's a lot of people who thought I was done, and prayed every night that they would take my spot. Boy, oh boy, just fasten your seatbelts. If people are trying to bring you down, it means you're above them. They never can forget the greatness. Coming soon, Pink Tape. You see, he's pumping up, like, you know, he's hyping up the album, saying this is gonna be the best album I'm gonna drop. You see what I'm saying? So y'all keep up with me. Y'all keep up with me. The last tweet was like, I got a real good feeling about this. Putting my all into this album. This time, I'm not playing. Okay, I'm gonna start right there. You see how he just said, I'm putting my all into this album. This time, I'm not playing, right? So basically, he's telling you, like, he finna put his soul, mind, everything he got into this album, Pink Tape, right? So of course y'all gonna mess with it. This is it. This is it. He's hyping it up. This is the album of the year, man. This is the biggest album he gonna drop. This was according to Uzi, right? According to Uzi, this is the biggest album, man. And this is where I started to realize, like, Uzi know, like, his music starting to decline, but he just can't admit it, you know? He can't admit it that his music don't hit like that no more. So let's go back. Let's go back to the next post. Let me scroll over here for y'all. But yeah, this is it. Pink Tape. Pink Tape received mixed. He finally dropped it. Okay, this tweet is like he finally dropped Pink Tape. He wrote, Pink Tape received mixed reviews. Uzi goes on to IG and say Pink Tape isn't even the real album. If you get it to number 1, he'll drop what we were really looking for. The week before the album, Uzi was saying Pink Tape was too great and saying that he wouldn't know how to top it. You see what I'm saying? The last tweet, he was just boosting it up, saying Pink Tape's it. I'm putting my soul on, but everybody keep talking down on me. And guess what? Pink Tape dropping, bro. It received the worst. Like, bro, Uzi, what are you talking about, bro? This album is trash, bro. Oh my God. That's so crazy. But you see how he's saying, like, he basically wrote down, he says, Pink Tape isn't even the real album. Bro, what? What are you talking about, Uzi? Oh my God, bro. That's crazy, even. Like, I tell you, shout out to this dude, man. Like I said, man, you did a perfect, great job putting this together. But this one is like his Instagram post. He said, get this to number 2. To get this to number 1, and I will drop the album y'all really looking for. What album, bro? What album? What are you talking about, Uzi? I guess he posted a screenshot of a text message for KANKAN. How you feel about this album? Seriously, real shit. I really fuck with this album. How you feel about the album? I think it's great. Maybe too great. Exactly how I feel. I fuck with EA, but this about to crush that. I don't know, man. I don't know, Uzi. I don't know. Next tweet. We're going to go to the next tweet. Let's ride to the next tweet. He wrote down, he then goes on to say Pink Tape wasn't hitting the same because he didn't go through shit, whatever that means. The bum back season. Bruh. Y'all remember when I'm telling y'all, he received so much hate off Pink Tape. To this day, I feel like Pink Tape was trash. I know y'all got some diehard Uzi fans that are going to disagree with what I'm saying, but let's be real. That ain't Uzi's real music, man. Like, I don't know what the heck was Pink Tape. But, you know, it's another screenshot of, his story. It says, the bomb back season. By the way, my music wasn't hitting the same because I didn't go through shit I recently went through sometimes. Like, bro, what that even means, bro? Like, Uzi, what that means, bro? What, you didn't go through a breakup? What? Then here's another screenshot. Say, y'all rappers that be saying my name, just be ready. I don't know what y'all think. Change the bum back season. And remember, the bum back season is the one that he's trying to, I guess, like on his body, be on his little, not Lil Wayne, but yeah, most like Lil Wayne, because Young Thug got it from Lil Wayne, you know, like the Barter 6 and all that stuff. Next tweet goes by saying, the week leading up to EA2, Uzi goes through a full-fledged out rollout, including putting out multiple trailers, making his entire discography all white for his rollout, and put out many merch bundles and box sets. He was extremely serious about it. Yeah, he was going crazy. I ain't gonna say it was a big rollout, but you know, it was a rollout. I don't think he went all out. That's what I would kind of disagree on that one. I don't think it was fully a rollout, because I remember they had like these little fake UFO photos, like CGI videos going around Twitter and stuff like that, and people really believed it. That was like Uzi had rented out a UFO, like, bruh, what? But yeah, man, we're gonna go on to the next post. Then EA2 finally drops. This was, this is when I get EA2 finally drops. After a horrible received album, arguably the worst album yet in many fans' eyes, Uzi likes a comment saying he only dropped EA2 to get out his deal pulling a Frank Ocean. He had since gone on an embarrassing press run saying the album was just a throwaway. This is telling y'all, bro. This dude put this genius thing together, man. Shout out to this guy, bro. Shout out to JLGK, man. You went crazy on this post, but what? Oh my god, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro, it's crazy. So we're gonna go with the screenshot. Gary, the screenshot says, so you pulled a Frank Ocean and EA2 was just your enemies to get out your deal. What? No, I guess Uzi liked it or whatever. And we go to the next post. And it's just crazy, man. That's crazy to me that Uzi just like, getting caught. Like, I'm glad people put this together to see like what the hell we're going. Lil Uzi Vert next album will be insane. Academics confirm EA2 was a throwaway and Uzi next album is going to go crazy. Bruh, y'all see the pattern? What I'm saying? Every time, and this is what I was trying to tell Money Man, and I had sent this to Money Man. Money Man was just laughing at it. Like, hey man, you might be right. I'm telling y'all, bro. But yeah, man, this is just crazy. It's so crazy, man. Uzi got to be stopped with this capping, man. He capping too much. And I guess the last post is this the end of the thread. We're currently on stage 6. I know we're on stage 6. Let's see what excuses he come up with next album. But he skipped one. I think he really skimmed one when he was talking about like the bump back coming soon or whatever. He was talking about. Y'all remember he went through that little fake era with that little Barter 6. I think that was called Barter 6. That he went on the little press run after he received like so much hate on his album. He was saying that like. He's on his Barter 6, Young Thug. That's when Young Thug was, currently locked up in Rice Street. And, he was saying, like, he's going to drop the, crazy EP, Barter 6. I think he was saying Barter 6. And, he had did the photo shoot. And it was like, with the red bandana with the red background and stuff like that. And, he was kicking it with the Birdman and stuff, and it was gonna be like a Rich Gang. He was gonna have like the Rich Gang, which Birdman owns the label Rich Gang. That's when Young Thug and Rich rest in peace, Rich Homie Quan. That's when they was together. And that was Rich Gang, man. I guess he was trying to so-called bring it back or something, but I don't know. He just gave up on that too. But you see the pattern though, how he just put everything together. Like, it just. Uzi crazy, man. He just got like this dude really just exposed how capping he is, and to me like all this leads to like Uzi over the years been slowly knowing that his music ain't being the same, and to me I feel like it's his fault because he's not trying to change it. He's not trying to like if his fans want his old style of music, I say you could try to go back, but yeah, as fans too, you gotta understand you can't go back to your old self like. When he was coming up, he was more hungry. He didn't have the money that he have now. He didn't have the cars, the houses. So, as a young up-and-coming artist, you're going to be more hungry. And once you get these things, it's like you be less motivated, I feel like. And that's when, like, people be in these industries, they get writers and stuff that help them write their album and stuff like that. But, yeah, man, it's just crazy, man. And, I guess Uzi don't want to face the fact or the reality that, man, he's going down the drain, man. He's going down the drain, and he got one more chance. Like, this is a chance to, to prove everybody what he really got. If he come out and drop some new stuff, and it just be trash too, man. It just we gotta have that discussion. Is it really over for Uzi? We're gonna have to have that discussion, cause hey, man, Carti on some next level right now. I know a lot of Uzi fans really don't mess with Carti fans like that. I was surprised, and I'm like, what? That's crazy. But man, this dude, man, shout out this dude. Like I said, y'all go follow him, man. He deserve a follow, man. He broke it down, man. He broke it down. But yeah, man, Uzi been coming up been capping a lot. That's my whole point of this story. Like this dude been, cause to me, like I said, I got suspicious, cause like I said. I was like, dang, like out of nowhere, Uzi starting to agree with the fans. You got to think about it, the fans started this rumor. Oh, he Frank Ocean the label. You know, and these blogs start running with it. First the fans said it, then the blogs ran with it. The next thing you know, like I said, Uzi started liking these posts and sugarcoating like, yeah, I did the Frank Ocean. Like, man, come on, bro. Face the fact that your album was trash, bro. Trash. I'm not gonna say it's fully trash. You had like 1 or 2 songs that was hitting, but man, it's crazy, man. But you know, y'all drop a comment. Y'all follow me on Instagram. You know, I don't know about TikTok. It's about to be deleted, man. January 19th. Y'all subscribe to YouTube, man. I really appreciate y'all. Drop a like and a comment, man. Just comment what you think about this video and what y'all think about Uzi, man. Y'all think it's time for him to hang it up and call it a day, man, or retire? Y'all let me know, man. Thanks for watching. We out.